Oh. Let me save your world. Destroy this hell entrapment. No more reproduction. No more reproduction. No more indoctrination. Break out the prisons. Return to nothingness. Shining through the darkness. Liberate us. Free the spirits. We can barely survive. Liberate us. Liberate us. Free the spirits. Destroy, destroy, destroy. They give it and the take of the 1%, the black market that suck you dry and leave you for dead. They giving up just to own your soul. The polarity system, war among laws, the reincarnation. You can't change a tyrant, you can't change a war god. You're servant and you're slave, just in the suffering, in the oppression, in the Hunger Games, detached from the lies. Destroy it all at once, no bits and pieces. Abortion, abortion, defeat this system over time. A1, A1, A2, AI, AI, 01, 01, 01, 01. Now is the time. As much as I try to blend and to, do what I feel would get me, I don't know. I feel like I just do things to fit in, to get the validation is sometimes, but it's all for the sake of spreading my message of all aspects of the spirit, of the flesh, of this existence, breaking out of fabrications, breaking out the matrix, liberating humanity. So my intentions are just, but I feel like there's others that just don't want me to showcase that or help the collective to fight for justice, to shine a light on the injustice, but basically just to free us from this. In the end, all these human interactions, these issues, they're just distractions of this matrix, of this reality, because you live and then you die. Your spirits are encased in these vessels, which feels and seems like an entrapment. But for ones who actually enjoy it more or less, it's not. But at the same time, it's disproportional to the ones who are in daily suffering, in routines and cycles of struggling, day to day, moment to moment. Some people are in severe famine and poverty and ripen with disease, even though there are organizations that try to combat this and mitigate these issues and to offer healthcare to the ones who need it the most. But this is also happening worldwide in some sense. Everyone don't have decent healthcare or access to it, or there's a surplus of people in need versus people who are in the field. Not to mention there's medicines of some pills that has more adverse effects than good effects for people to help heal individuals versus illegal drugs. So I can go on and on about the issues and the problems of living in this existence as a human being, or a being having a human experience. But I got to realize that those issues are distractions from the main objective, which is to lead this fabrication and to exit out of the cycles and to not return, not to reincarnate, not to reproduce or create other beings, put the spirits in those vessels to live out in this realm and to continue that cycle. So I'm going to reference a passage in the Bible, and I'm going to show the significance in that. So in Genesis 3:22, it said, "And God, or Yahuwah, Elohim, said, Behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. And how lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever." My question and concern is, not only do you not want us to eat of the fruit of knowledge, you didn't want us to eat of the tree of life. Both benefactors, although there was openings for evil and sin, but I feel like it was always been evil, because God and those beings, these fabricators, already knew of evil and good, and they're conducting in them themselves. So what was the purpose of us being created, these beings? And you read all these different tall tales, other researchers explaining that we're extraterrestrial beings and we're like DNA experiments, splicing experiments of these beings. They enhance the DNA, Anunnaki and all that, and how we were created to be the new slaves, the new doers. And in a sense, it feels like in some case that they're feeding off our energies, negative and positive. It seems the negative, it tastes the best to them, but also off positive energies. So it's like we're still in some form of slavery, because like I said, piggyback what I just said earlier, there's a lot of suffering disproportional to the ones who actually aren't really in need of resources, the basic resources as much. But they are suffering, they're dealing with mental issues and whatever, but they're still living a more comfortable, better life. So that's why I feel that the cycles need to be destroyed, the duality cycles, because they're always trying to undo each other, the evil and good. The death, the pestilence, the death is what is needed to transcend the spirit from the entrapment, but it's the reincarnation cycle, the recreation, that is the issue. So it's about not being recreated, not to come back unless you so choose to. But that's me being nice and want to think that that's what people really want, when the truth of the matter is, looking at majority of the people who want to constantly be reincarnating, when the average person is living most of their experience in struggle and strife, in severe famine and poverty, and wars upon wars, destruction and major loss. You live in this world just to lose all your loved ones to death through health means, natural means, or through catastrophic means, or disasters, or unforeseen events. So it's like, are we really being siphoned? So it's always about escaping this realm, destroying the cycles, and unveiling the firmaments, and breaking out and escaping through those firmaments, through vibrations, through frequencies, and through the missiles, because you know they probably send them up there to break us out. I'm sorry, my video is about to cut off, so